Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Gold, as you all know. And I welcome to Coco Radio and Television station will be given up back to back. Still on these real matters with Nigerians on these electoral matters and the all eyes on the judiciaries in conjunction with September 6th of the final judgment on these tribunals. Also on the final decision that will declare who is really the winner of this 23 electoral result. Due to one or two things, I believe most of us see this video. I don't know if you've come across this wonderful video of Dati Hamid. Says he has 100% assurance that Nigerians and the country as a whole, in collaboration with Labour Party, are going to get justice in the court of law. He has a full assurance that Labour Party is going to be the party who is going to win in the court of law.
I normally say by the grace of Almighty Allah. Yes, inshallah, victory is coming. Victory is ours, but victory is for the Nigerian people. Nigerian people contested through Peter Obi and me. Peter Obi and me didn't just contest in our own right. So victory is coming to the Nigerian people through us. Inshallah, it's coming. There's only one party rightly configured in place with the right attitude, with the right candidate to win the election, Labour Party. Others are wasting our time. With due respect, I don't trust them much. The office of the Senate President, a senator for God's sake, is a highly distinguished and honorable individual. You should live by principles, you should live by law and everything. Now, the top senator in Nigeria did not contest primaries for Senate. You covered it in your news channels. The gentleman contested for presidency, and you don't contest for two offices under the Nigerian Electoral Act. As I speak to you now, Senate President Ahmed Lawal from the Supreme Court of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is the senatorial candidate in his state. How do you expect me, for God's sake, any right-thinking person, to have much trust or confidence in the system? So I'm justified for feeling the way I feel. Look, I'm human. There's only so much I know. Some of the decisions will be decided by obedience, by Nigerians, by Labour Party. It will be decided by the youth. It will be decided by women. It will be, who knows, even the security agencies may decide. Look, these elections better be good. I know what I'm saying. We're on the cliff edge. Nigerians can see the clear difference between Obimi and between the others. And Nigerians are feeling what they are feeling. Come on.
Now, when you're on the right track, you tend to have a very wonderful and powerful courage to speak publicly and to really tell people you know what you are doing, that you know where you are going to, because there is a confidence that gives you a backup on your move to the journey of court. Now, I see that's not enough. I believe that Ahmed is saying this due to one or two reasons that Peter Obi said in one of his previous videos that gives him that confidence that the Nigerians who voted did not vote for him but voted for hope.
People who voted for me across the nation voted for hope. I've never rigged the election. I've never paid anybody to do the same. I've never bought votes, never paid anybody to vote for me, and I'll never do so. Those who voted for me voted for hope. In most places where people think I was voted by only a group of people or Igbos, it is wrong. They voted for hope. That was their vote. And I keep saying to Nigerians, I will change Nigeria. I know what it takes. I've done it at what I can call a subnational state. So I have the experience and I have the contacts globally that can change Nigeria.
All right, confidence is power. Confidence gives you strength to really become a outspoken person, even in the midst of your enemies and in the midst of your competitors, because you are sure of what you've done, you are sure of work done, you are sure of the result, you are sure of your evidences. So I believe that's the reason why I think that's the reason why Peter will be speaking this way, because he said Nigerians voted for hope, not for him. Now, when Nigerian voted for Hope, that means before Nigerian can vote for a candidate, you would have seen one or two things in the lives or in the life cycle of that candidate before casting your vote for such candidates, which that is what Peter Obi is trying to talk about, speaking on the platform saying Nigerians voted for Hope. Now, that Ahmed also say one thing quickly, that when my good friend Sean was asking him that, do you have trust in the judiciary? And he said no.
It does look that you believe in one thing, that the judiciary will work. Do you?
I do. But listen, the law is not a game for politicians to play. The Constitution is not a puzzle for candidates to toy around with. Justices are not in place for politicians to refer other politicians to. This is classically what is going on now.
But do you have faith in the courts?
I do not.
Why so?
There is a sitting Senate president who contested presidency and lost, and today he is declared senator. Electoral Act violated. Promises violated. Now they are inching to violate the Constitution. We should sit down and be afraid and not talk about it? No way. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is an interpreted document. There is nothing left out. 25% in each of at least 2/3 of the states of the Federation, which are 36, and the FCT. You come and rig elections, bastardize the system, then tell people to go for interpretation. After voting, all hell was let loose. What they promised us 3 days earlier on Wednesday was that there would be electronic transmission immediately from the polling units. And it is there in INEC guidelines and the Electoral Act that no collation shall be made without reference to the IREV. They were collating without reference to IREV. 4 a.m. has never happened in the history of Nigeria. After adjourning without specifying the time, a so-called INEC chairman sneaked to the collation center and announced the result and declared a winner. Nigerians are law-abiding, self-respecting, peace-loving citizens. I have heard about organized crime, and in our petition, there is something that has to do with organized crime. Drug peddling is the epitome of organized crime. In America's 1930s, there was Ben Segal, a murderous individual who controlled the state. Only in the 1980s, Pablo Escobar, he threw a justice from a helicopter down to earth. We have it written in black and white from a U.S. courthouse that someone somewhere once forfeited $460,000 and is now a president-elect in Nigeria, the world's greatest black nation. In the United States, Nigerians have the highest educated expatriate.
I feel at this point in this country, we Nigerians really need to understand one thing, that politics is not longer a game of transparency. In fact, it has never been a game of transparency, most especially from the regime of Buhari regime down to this new system. The level of transparency in the government system has really stepped down low to as low as 0.001%. I feel the new system right now, the Nigerians are not really happy with it because it's not flowing well with the citizen. Just take for instance, most of this video done these days, hardly we used to get a views you do get previously because of, one, there is no money in circulation. There is no flow of money in the midst of the country. People are angry, people are angry, people are not happy with the whole thing going in this new system. So I don't know, I feel this government should just, I feel the judiciary, but I'm really happy with the new update from the judiciaries for changing the judgment day from 16th of September to 6th of this September, which is really going to be encouraging. All eyes still on the judiciary. We are waiting to hear the result. How is it going to go? What is going to be the result? Nigerians are fully ready. Nigerians are fully ready to really take up their matter, to really take up the case to any length. We all know the true winner of these elections, and we all know that Labour Party and Peter Obi of the Labour Party candidate, presidential candidate, won this election. If not anything that disqualified Bola Ahmed Tinubu, at least 25% in FCT, get him disqualified on this matter, because it is a constitutional rules and regulations that guide the Electoral Act and Nigerians as a whole. that haven't you get your 16 to 19 states plus and is a conjunction word. That means it cannot be separated. It's not something you can separate. It's something that is attached, a must get. So that alone must disqualify him. So we are waiting on the judiciary on 6th of September to see what they are going to say. All eyes still on the judiciary.